One thing you have is the speed boost coming out from the Cult Altar, right? And this actually amplifies the Edith so much because now you have a legitimate way to get into the right timing. And one thing that I do like about the Edith is that he has a very easy knock-up, which means that the Bulwark and even the Numinal Blast is not going to be freely used by RSG.
Well, speaking of Edith right now, Haji's going on low. Aqua secures the first blood right away. And Light will be second casualty though, but it's going to be backing away for RSG for the first engage.
This is what we talked about, right? The Lolita plus the Lilia, a combo we saw from the previous season. You stun with a charge, you pop your glooms, and you're okay. Early game is the key for Lolita and Lilia, and already, before the game even started, right, they already have it.
And that's the thing, right? You were talking about taking the textbook out of TNC.
Yeah.
And already when you have this early first blood on Aqua, you know it's going to be quite the obstacle for Blacklist International to deal with in terms of damage, and already still being focused on here on the bottom side.
Speaking of dealing with, oh my Venus going on low, Demon Knight exchanging with the trades, with the flicker out, Haji going for the defense for Blacklist International. A recall, but RSG right now, you're right, Wolf, it's the early game advantage of RSG Philippines right now.
Even using Demon Knight. 4 members in 1 minute 30. They weren't able to get any kills, but they already pressing their advantage against Blacklist International. The bonus that they got from this is that Demon Knight had a crammer for himself over the side of Blacklist International, which means that they can get to level 5 before the turtle fight happens.
There's an advantage,
You know, the other thing too that RSG Philippines has to consider is even with the small lead that they have, if they continue to build the lead, they're still working against 2 Avarices, right? That could help Black International, but now Turtle.
It's going to be Wise who secures the first objective. Here comes the Numinal Blast. Right now, Edward secures Nats for the kill. Blacklist International RSG for the first objective. It's still the first team fight. Flight is going down low, and Edward secures the kill. That's a double for Blacklist International.
All right. Interesting. You have the turtle taken from you, 2 fall for RSG Philippines, and now it's swing backs in favor for Blacklist International.
The classic Ube just worked in favor of Blacklist International. It was a complete 4v4, and RSG was first to the turtle. They also have Nats, and even Light is level 4 during that moment. But in a snap, Blacklist International, courtesy of this Paramis, which now is the position 4 for Blacklist. Oh my Venus playing the mid lane, and it is Haji who played the roam, and there's so much crowd control coming up from Blacklist International came from that, but I think the main MVP was Wise, securing the turtle, giving them extra shields from the passive of the turtle buff, which eventually made them win that succeeding team fight.
Yeah, it wasn't easy going up against Demon Kite, man. If a retry battle hit needs to happen for all of the matches tonight, man, give me a video for that. It's going to be a clip that you can rewind over and over again, because this is a different RSG we're seeing against Blacklist International.
Yeah, honestly though, it should be Demon Kite grabbing the objectives, because not only does he have the retry, but he's got the lethal counter too. But Light, going to get focused on here, should be able to back out there just in time. Going to be okay, but still, that going back to the objective discussion here, it should be Demon Kite grabbing those.
That's why will he make the jump? Emma's going to drop in 3 from Blacklist International. It's still Oheb secures the kill for top. And also, action continues to happen. Another trade of 1-to-1 from RSG.
Oh, you see the tempo, the Blacklist International, they poked Light first. So they know that there will be no one to save the bottom lane. Eman was there on his lonesome. He didn't have the flicker as well, so that was also communicated. Oh, he poked him in even under the turret. Knowing that there's no Lolita to save him, they dove and get the kill.
Oh, yeah. Another turtle, but Wise is going to be trapped in 4 from RSG. That's the counter go, but still Nats is targeting Wise. Still, there's no jungler for Blacklist International. And Light secures another stun. Haji can't move now, but Aqua secures the kill. But Blacklist International is still fighting back, but a turtle. RSG's taking it from the code.
Man, Edward knows he can actually still go for this one. He's going to go for another one.
There you go. The Queen takes down Light. An exchange of 3 for the turtle.
On RSG, however, they got the turtle and got important kills in that. But Blacklist International, you can see with Oh My Venus popping the Cult Altar, saving his teammates, getting exploded by Eman.
The damage from Eman right now. It's not the tank who's lurking in the death bush. It's the gold lane. It's the marksman, Eman.
Oh my God.
That is the burst that they have to watch out for, right? Now, this is the thing, though, again. RSG Philippines, you're relying on Emon, especially late game. As Blacklist International, their tanks start to scale even Edward himself, and then working around the Colt Altar, you need that type of burst damage coming out from RSG Philippines.
Oh,
and here we go,
another conceal play. Haji will be trapped in 3. There goes the follow-up, but the ultimate connecting from Demon Kite. RSG rotating quickly from early game up to this point.
Well, we can see that Demon Kite is going to be clearing the minion wave in the mid lane. So they're saying that Aqua and Light don't need the mid lane anymore. So they want to make a move onto the bottom lane.
Well, here comes Wise trying to poke in Light. Oh, look at this. They're answering back from the rotation, but now RSG's getting the control of the map early as 6 minutes.
Yeah, they're still setting up for here in the bush.
Oh, here comes the ultimate dropping out to Wise. That's 3. Going up against Wise. Eman secures the kill. It's still RSG holding this lane. Wow, right now Oheb is trying to secure this tower, but they need to look after Light this time. Wow, this is a different movement from RSG with the macro control.
When Blacklist International made a play into the bottom lane, they stayed afterwards. And RSG as well, they had the plan to TP out or recall out, but when they saw Wise, they saw an opportunity and they killed him because of the Numinum Blast. Fortunately for Oheb, he already felt that they are getting slowed by the Numinum Blast, so he used the BMI out. Oh my Venus not able to save them in there, so now RSG holding a little bit of a lead.
Well, here we go, another turtle fight happening here.
Haji's finding one. It's Light. Will Light be the casualty, but Demon Kite secures the objective, and it's going to be bloodbath all over. Demon Kite backing away, but still, it's going to be Haji securing that knockback. It's Nat being pulled by Oh My Venus. The Queen is being chased down by Nat. Will he be able to make it over the defense of the tower? He's still battling it out. The Blacklist International is still safe.
Aqua's
They're
here.
still safe.
They should be fine. Wise was there to back up the Queen as expected. So RSG Philippines punishing Blacklist International. Oh my goodness! Emon shows him that he can pull the sniper as well.
Emon the marksman, and he's also very important in the previous fight that happened. We can see it through the instant replay. Demon Kite was so clutch, and you can see Emon, maximum distance. Nobody scouted him out. He knows where Haji was, and he places his crosshair on the right target. Emon proving himself worthy of a world-class marksman.
The caliber of these two teams, Naisu, just now. It's action all over the map.
Yeah, they're not done yet.
Wise, look at the damage connecting from Eman. Edward is trying to poke him down. Reload, that's the shotgun exchange. Look at the damage burst coming in from Edward. It's going to be Blacklist, going to be retreating back, but Nats secures one. Aqua's taken down Edward, but now here comes Haji. Another reset from Aqua. Demon Kite coming from the back lines, but still Oh My Venus trying to regen the team, but still the Raiders remain strong. That's 2-0 from RSG Philippines.
The tempo of RSG. They know that Blacklist International wants to group up, so they are dominating the map this time. They approach Blacklist International face to face. Whoever is in front, they put everything to him. When Edward showed himself and went for Eman, Eman just pops the shotgun. His signature plays.
Oh, shotgun.
You sang this, OSX.
Oh, the shotgun of Eman never misses the bullet. Just RSG, a different beast that we're seeing here. 2 of the primes, one of the world's best of the best.
The Prime RSG Philippines versus Prime Blacklist. This is only game 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
As the first Lord of the Game now comes up, RSG Philippines knows that they have the advantage in terms of itemization. They're 5k gold ahead. Who is going to claim the first Lord of the Game?
Here comes the ultimate. Line has popped. He got free from Blacklist International. Here comes their turn prime from the Blazing Duet. But RSG is trying to take down Wise. Look at the damage. Nats is not letting him go. But now still, the Raiders are still attacking the base and the camp. And that's a secure Lord from RSG.
And that play needs no explanation. Light, the walking highlights, as we call him,
there you have
landing the Numinum Blast of the 3 members, including the Feramis. We are going to see it through the instant replay brought to you by Samsung. He held into that pixel bush. Demon Kite holds on to the Lord. with a flicker play, nobody was slowed at first, but
Can't
with the
sidestep
flicker play,
that.
he got that. You can't sidestep that. And the fact that they killed off the Faramis before popping the cult altar, it even makes it even more rewarding for RSG.
And here we go. Because of that, they're going to grab turrets, increase the gold lead. It's almost at 9K here. RSG Philippines looking to crack open the base of Blacklist International. Lord marching up top. What is Blacklist International going to do?
Right now, they need to have the defense here. They need to look after Light, the walking highlight. Now of RSG is the big problem of the code to go and bounce back, but the damage of Eman right now is they need to be wary about.
Yeah, they're still pressing this one on. They are going to be able to poke this mid-turret down just with another shot as they do.
Wow.
Now focusing on the top side, we might look to see if RSG Philippines wants to take an initiation here.
RSG with the first pull, but now here comes the region from the Queen, but can they make it? Light has taken down one from Blacklist International, but Eman right here is trying to target down Edward with the sustain. Wise takes down Nat. Now Raiders right now trying to back away. Wise going in for the chase. Right now Eman backing away from the bush, but Edward is not letting him go. Edward for the shutdown. Blacklist retaining the backup plan one by one, but still not over. It's going to be Wise being jumped down by Edward. That's 4 from Blacklist International fighting for his life. But here comes still Aqua for the trade. Still RSG is going to be on the reset for this one.
Okay, so again, that was crucial for Blacklist International. They punish RSG there, but still, they've got the lead, they've got the turret advantage. Can Aqua actually help defend this tier 1 turret? That's exactly what they're going to do for now. So again, we're only 12 minutes into the game here, and this is exactly what we expected from these two teams. But still, the facts here are Blacklist International, they lost 2 base turrets. They've only got that bottom one left. RSG Philippines just needs to refocus here, and Eman has to be protected at this point because we're watching Edward get to the backside, focus on Eman, force him in a bad position, and that's kind of where they fall apart here. We know Blacklist International does a great job at punishing mistakes of any teams.
And I love that you're pointing out the strategy or the signature play of Blacklist International. You need to know how to end the game. If you're RSG right now, you need to look after Edward to not get your backlines be ambushed.
Task Force RSG. Oh, this is Task Force RSG. Oh, my goodness, has to be careful, but Light still wants to press on.
That's the conceal play. Haji takes one. It's going to be the tank of RSG. But now that's the region from the Queen. Demon Kite targeting down Wise, but still damage all over the map. One more. Wise versus Demon Kite. Back away for RSG. It's still going to be one more reset to engage with this Lord. They're waiting on who to take in the side of Blacklist International.
Okay, that was crucial again here. Lord's still going to be juggled around with what team wants to commit to it. We saw Naz really focus on protecting Eman here. Let's see if they want to do that now. Naz could get caught out here. But the BMI comes out, the initiation comes forth.
There goes the KDA machine, the KDA catcher 1. That was
Edward onto the backlines, by the way.
The backlines, nobody has spotted down Edward from the back of RSG. That's Ruiz from Aqua, forced down one ultimate, but it's still Demon Kite securing the Lord. Look at the burst from Eman. It's still bloodbath all over. Back away. That's the gold laner of RSG still fighting for his life. He's still safe. And now one more member is trying to break down. One more from the code. It's going to be Ohem. Now 3 more. 2 more members are trying to defend this line. RSG is not going to go back on this one, but this time around, Demon Kite takes down the Queen.
In the School of Fundamentals, RSG are able to hold their ground. It was great positioning coming up from Edward, but Aqua was able to pop the black shoes in the time. Demon Kite keeping himself alive in the front under the bombardment of Blacklist International was magical to me. And then Eman keeping himself safe under the turret with the shotgun lifesteal to punish Edward with the help of Aqua. RSG is just way too good at protecting each other.
Well, here we go, right? Blacklist International handles that Lord just fine. They hold on to that turret in the bottom side. It's not done yet. The Raiders know it as well. They're just going to grab what they can from the jungle of Blacklist International and reset for now, because the next big thing in 2 minutes is going to be the next Lord. So we're probably going to see the back and forth here unless a conceal play or some type of setup happens.
They need to be wary.
Has-claws for
Look at the
Eman.
items, Wolf.
This is great because now he has a fighting chance. Whenever there is Oheb as well as Edward going into the backlines, you have the Has-claws because normally you'll see him go very low, pops the Wind of Nature. With the Has-claws, he can get back his HP. knowing that Edward will stay on to him. He's only got one flicker and one tactical reposition. Doesn't have the most mobility as compared to other marksmen. And this Haskell's is very crucial. A very cheap item to get, but a crucial one at best.
Right now, I think this is the one you're talking about, Naisu. The surprise play from RSG Philippines. We're now taking the time off here. Onto the action. Task Force RSG is onto the mission. Here comes the conceal play. Who's going to be the first target here? This is the bait from the Raiders. That's the damage. Oh my Venus with the regen. 2 men now. Oh my Venus takes down Eman. Here comes the goal going strong. One more immortality pump, and that's going to be light. Will he take back for the counter? But RSG, Aqua is still fighting back, but Edward secures the kill. RSG is now falling back and make it a double for Oheb.
Did I just say Blacklist International will punish any team that misplays? And as that happens, RSG Philippines has a huge blunder trying to force a situation that didn't work out in their favor.
A disastrous blunder for RSG. Instead of waiting for Blacklist International, they went for the conceal play. But hey, if that worked, we will say that it was a miracle play. But it didn't. So it's a blunder. A 50-50 from RSG, which we did not expect them to do. We know this team, a systematic team. Pandamentals ekes through RSG, and we did not see that in that case. Still, RSG holds to the lead. It's down to 1.3k, but Blacklist International have been first to the Lord.
Well, here we go. We're going to see them set up and fight for this one, as RSG Philippines still has that minor advantage right now, but they have to be very careful about their positioning here. We're going to see Blacklist International actually just go back to base right here, as RSG Philippines is just trying to get the vision that they need. They don't see Edward. They know that Wise is dancing with the Lord here, but again, if you are taking note of what happened just a couple minutes ago, you are shaken if you're RSG Philippines. You have to be careful, because this game could easily slip out of your hands at this point. This Lord will be very crucial for either team.
Yeah, just like Wise just ringing the bell here for RSG. The gold lead right now is not too far from Blacklist International. Haji with a conceal takes one. That's going to be light from RSG. Will he make it for the defense? But Wise secures the kill. Here comes action. That goes Oheb for the blazing duet. Plus taking down Eman. 2 for non-raid. Blacklist International with the setup of this Lord.
That's the problem right there. You have the speed of Oheb with that Claude and Edward cutting you off, and you have nowhere to run if you're Eman here. This is going to be the Lord going in the hands free for Blacklist International.
Blacklist International, Edward and Oheb. The Suns that were left in MPL Season 9 have failed to bring the glory back to Blacklist International last season, but now, look at them go. They went together against Eman. Eman had Windland nature, but he didn't have a way to save himself from Edward's damage. Combining the physical and the magical damage, dancing together and singing with a duet, Oheb and Edward have taken out Eman, who has been very crucial to RSG. And in that play as well, Light didn't have the immortality. That's why after the suplex coming out from Haji, he didn't have any impact at all.
Big WWE action here. What we're seeing on the land of Dawn, and now it's RSG Philippines on the defensive for this Lord push.
This time around, it's going to be Wise targeting down Nats. The Blacklist International remains strong.
The lights
is here, but the stun
Edward
and ultimate from the back. It's bloodbath all over. Nats is trying to pick out one. Blacklist International falls back, respecting the damage. But now still another reset from these two teams.
My God, Light, did you see that? He completely wrapped around with conceal. So he went to the smart position we're talking about. That's about where Eman is. He went back there, using the conceal, then flickered, using the fade away ultimate, Numinum Blast, to completely catch Blacklist off guard. And what a wonderful defense coming out from RSG.
Whoa. Is Light going in deep here? Is Light going in deep here? It's 4 against Blacklist International. The immortality has been used. It's a goal time for Oheb using the blazing duet. Damage will connect to RSG. But look at the stun!
My God!
That's 4 from Blacklist International.
My God!
The stun by Light. Oh my God, RSG just taking the gold by surprise.
Blast off his life! Light catching 4! of BLACKLIST International.
And this is a huge swing once again in game number 1. But does RSG Philippines want to end it here? It's only the Queen and Edward left to defend.
Will they make it in time though? But this is a 5-man push from RSG. Now
That's
knocking
it.
onto
That's
the base.
it.
It's the Raiders taking the first game against BLACKLIST International.
RSG Philippines.